Here we go. Hey Phil, how you going?
G'day Lenny, how you doing?
Good mate, good. Tell me, what have we got here mate? What have we got here?
Well, this is my 2015 Honda Valkyrie, and this is I call her Mrs. Jones because me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on.
Mate, I can see there's something going on with this machine.
Yes.
Mate, what do you like about it? I mean, look at the size of things. Seriously, man, what do you like about this thing?
Well, I've always liked imposing motorcycles because I like to feel like...
Because that's the kind of guy you are, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I like to be seen in traffic.
Mate, you're seen in traffic even when you're not on a bike, my friend. I got to tell you, mate, 1800 cc's.
Yes, this is the Honda GL1800 motor, and I've got to say this is one of the things that I absolutely love about this motorcycle.
Yeah.
Is that 6-cylinder horizontally opposed engine.
Dude. Mate, that is... What are these things on the side covers here, mate?
Well,
what are these?
I've only done a few small mods on this, and this is one of them. These are my highway pegs that flip out.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep.
And it just attaches to the
attaches to the cover, yeah.
Yeah, rocket cover there. Yeah.
I've also got a phone mount.
Of course, everybody needs a phone mount these days, mate. You've got to mount something.
The quad lock phone mount.
Yeah.
And on the left hand side I've just added a gear indicator because this is the bagless, low feature model.
Low feature model. Don't you think that gear indicator should have gone down the front there like your mate had on his, that he made a bracket for you?
I like the one you put on yours, Lenny. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Confession time. Yeah, I've had one of these things and I got to tell you, I've had a lot of bikes, over 100 bikes, and the other Phil, not this Phil, would say it's 110, Lenny, and I think he'd be right. So this is one of the best motors I've ever ridden on a motorbike. Mate, what do you find about this motor? What do you like about it? It's only a 5-speed box, right?
Look, it could do with another gear, but it's very, very smooth. It's comfortable. It's got all the torque you want, and to be honest, I can accelerate up hills in 5th gear, no problems at all.
Yeah.
It's just a really, really strong, powerful motor.
Mate, it's one of those bikes you got to ride.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've had a lot of bikes. This is the most impressive by far motor I've ever had on a motorbike, and I've owned a lot of bikes, and mate, I love it. It just got too heavy for me, I'm afraid, but like, you can handle the weight fine. What's the other Phil say? The other Phil said that you look good on this bike. Now, can you see the size of this bike? What's he trying to say when he says that you look good on this bike?
Well, I like my bikes, I like them to be imposing. I'm a little bit imposing too, so I need something to suit my
So that'll be
stature.
2 imposers at the same place at the same time.
We're very impositioning.
You are so imposing, my friend. Imposer. Dude, I got it. What is this thing down the back here? Come on.
Look,
what is that? It's just a hanging down thing, man.
I'm not the sort of guy that likes to put my helmet on the mirrors.
Right. So what have you done?
So I thought I'd make myself a helmet holder. So I just grabbed one of these brackets that you can find in Bunnings.
Yeah.
I got a cutting board that I'll take it off and show you. I've got a cutting board that I shaped.
What are they? They're magnets or something, are they?
And I placed magnets on it so it can stick underneath on the
So it's like a kitchen cutting board, yeah?
Sorry?
Kitchen knife board.
You can see the colour there. The original colour is red. I've just painted it with...
nice red,
yeah. So that sits under there with the magnets. It's very, very strong.
How does the helmet thing work?
Yeah, well... Here we go. Let's have a look.
Oh. Now that's exceptional.
Yeah.
Mate, I think you've solved a problem that people have been lying awake for years wondering, how do I put a helmet on the back of my Valkyrie? Well, there you go, guys.
So
look at that.
I use the same hooks in my garage to mount all my helmets on. I just thought,
it just goes back down again. So it just sits there like that.
Out here on this one.
Let's go have a look at it from the back. Let's have a look. Very sweet. Now, Phil, I got to ask you. Tell me the story about your vanity bag that fell off the back, mate. So what's the story with your vanity bag? Let's just put this back on. I notice that this thing just sits on. How does that go on? You show me how it goes on, mate.
There you go. That's it.
So what holds it on?
Magnets.
Magnets. Magnets hold your bag on, right? What could go wrong?
Well,
Hey, can you before you start, can you tell me what happened to these little scuffs just here, mate? What's going on there before you tell me how well the magnets work, mate?
I went on a bumpy road and I had two 600 milliliter bottles of water.
Right.
And there was enough inertia in those bottles of water when I hit some bumps and went around the corner.
Yeah.
That the bag decided to.
Right. Couldn't
off.
see that happening.
No.
Couldn't see it happening. Hey, if it hadn't been for the other Phil,
Yes.
mate, you'd be
picked it
bagless.
up
You'd be bagless by
I
now.
would.
I'd love to see you bagless.
Oh yes.
Mate.
But I've added extra magnets so that won't happen again.
Okay.
And I just like the ability to take it off and put it back on.
Yeah.
So I don't want too much clutter.
With you being an imposing guy, right? You got an imposing bike. You're an imposing fella. Look at your bag, mate. I went to hold my toothbrush.
I just need it. Well, because I don't need it for a helmet or anything like that. I just need it for me makeup. You know?
I know. If you're going to do big trips, you take the Spidey anyway.
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
Right, mate. I totally agree. Look, this has not really been a review of a Honda Valkyrie. It's just a couple of guys chatting about it. But I just got to say, one of the best machines I have ridden. It's just not for me long term. And motorcycling is about having fun and enjoying what you're riding. What do you reckon, Phil? Give us right up the very front. What's your motorcycling philosophy?
My motorcycling philosophy is, if it ain't doing it for you, like me and Mrs. Jones,
Right.
if you haven't got a thing going on,
Right.
piss it off, mate.
Dude, you can't say that. Dude.
if it ain't working,
Move on. Yeah,
Move on.
allow somebody else to enjoy the pleasure that you've had from it.
That's
Okay, mate. Look, thanks for that. So all I got to say is, Uru, Phil.
Uru, Lenny.
Catch ya.
Cheers.